Hey, good morning. So decided to catch sunrise this morning here at the beach. I'm truly blessed, man. Truly blessed. I feel like I live in one of the most beautiful places in California, which is Ventura, California. And every time I come out here and watch the sunrise or sunset, it just really puts things into perspective. I think so many times in life we get sidetracked and we get caught up in the things that don't really matter, all the little small things. When the bigger picture is, man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be alive. I've survived 2 strokes and I'm able to walk. I'm able to function. I'm able to enjoy days and mornings like this. And today is absolutely perfect. Sun's out, nice little chill in the air. I mean, it's perfect. I love California, and I think Ventura is really the best kept secret. But hope everybody out there is doing all right today, and just kind of wanted to catch up with everybody, let everybody know what's going on. Got a little bit of bad news today. Well, not today, but about a week ago from one of my doctors, one of the specialists I'm seeing. I've been waiting months and months to see this neurologist after getting out of the hospital, and my appointment finally came up. And to say the least, it was kind of condescending. So, long story short, my old neurologist, when I was in the hospital, basically told me my insurance changed, and since my insurance changed, to kick rocks, that he could no longer be my neurologist. So I had to get a new one. And it took about 4 months for me to finally land an appointment with this guy. And I did, and he was kind of condescending in the way he talked to me, especially when I started bringing up terms like astrocytes, hypoglycemia, bradycardia, stuff that I had been researching along the lines of possibilities of maybe having a stroke and trying to avoid having another one. So the bottom line is that after all this time, none of the specialists seem to really have a concrete answer as to why I'm having strokes or stroke prone. Um, it's like the neurologist wants to put it on the cardiologist, and the cardiologist wants me to talk back to the hematologist. So it's just like one big cycle. And then my GP, God bless that man. He's a good dude, but he doesn't know that much in terms of the specialties or the specialists. It's not his area, but he just kind of thinks that, hey, you're such a unique case that nobody really knows because you're young, you're healthy, but for some reason you like to produce blood clots. The best thing they can kind of come up with is that I have some kind of enzyme in my blood which causes my blood to clot. But according to the hematologist, it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. But for now, I'm on blood thinners, and probably for the foreseeable future, maybe for life. Um, and that's something you got to take into account and deal with. Um, but like everything else in life, we either keep pushing forward or we give up. Me personally, I wasn't ever really raised to give up. That's not who my dad raised. Um, or I should say trained, maybe. My father was one of the first black Navy divers, and one of the things he used to always say was, we improvise, we adapt, and we overcome. And I kind of taken that mindset to everything in life. We improvise, we make changes, we move on, we move forward. As a man, I feel like it's important we be stoic and we keep pushing on, we keep pushing forward. That's just the way things are, and it's just my cross to bear. So anyway, after all this time, finally got the appointment with the neurologist, and I was talking about neurogenesis and maybe using 5-HTP and fasting, and how I've read that in studies with rats, fasting can help with neurogenesis and possibly help heal my brain a little bit faster. And so during our conversation, he basically told me that after a year and a half, neurogenesis is no longer possible, that I'm never gonna get my vision back, and I just gotta deal with this new way of life. Um, Basically, to give up and take his advice and et cetera, et cetera. So it's kind of where I wanted to go with today's conversation, and the fact that I don't give a damn what the doctor tells me. I really don't care if he tells me I'll never see again, or it's not possible, because deep down inside I know that it's possible. And I'm not a crazy. I know that the first 6 months is when most stroke recovery happens, and after a year it slows down and it might never come back. And if my vision never comes back, then it is what it is. I'm still good, man. I'm still blessed. Life is still fantastic. The sun still feels amazing on my face. The smell of the ocean is amazing. Life is good. But I do also know that deep down, we are what we think. And I do truly believe in my heart that the body can't repair itself. And if we do the right things and we feed our bodies and we nurture our bodies the way we should, then we could pretty much cure any disease that we have within us. And I believe that's done through fasting and meditation and prayer. And we can overcome anything. The human mind is powerful. I mean, you see it all the time in books like We Are the Placebo, where people cure incurable diseases within themselves. So really, if it takes 2 years, if it takes 10 years, I'm never going to stop believing that I will one day make a full recovery, and my brain will figure it out and will rewire itself, and I'm going to get my vision back. So there's nothing you can tell me that's going to tell me anything different, and I'll go to the grave believing that. I have the utmost faith in my body, have the utmost faith in God and in my brain. And I know I can heal myself, and I will heal myself. So basically, that just brings me to my point that, no matter what in life, somebody tells you no, and it's something you want to achieve, it's a goal you have set, it's something you feel like you can accomplish, don't let the naysayers stand in your way. To sound cliche, don't let the haters get to you, etc. Always stand tall, keep your head up, keep your chest out, keep pushing. Because I believe the ones that end up listening to those naysayers, listening to the doctors, they're the ones that never recover, because they're taking somebody else's word and they're putting that into their head, and they're letting that affect their recovery, they're letting that affect their goals, and they give up. They stop trying. But I don't have give up in me, and hopefully you don't have give up in you either, because once you give up, I mean, that's it. There's no turning back after that. So keep pressing on and keep faith. And that truly goes for anything in life. They say the faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains, and it truly can. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's kind of my mindset, and I hope whatever you're dealing with, whether it be something health, financial, whatever it is, that you're able to push through, and you just gotta keep pressing on, so to speak, and have faith that you'll get through it, because you will. Because again, we all get distracted from the little things, and in the grand scheme of things, half the shit we worry about don't really matter, man. It really don't. So finally, as far as fasting and the carnivore diet is concerned, fasting has been really tough doing carnivore for some reason. Fasting still about 3 to 4 days a week. I'm still losing weight a lot slower than I was, but I'm still losing weight. I have noticed that I'm able to eat more than I was before, and I'm able to keep my weight within a 5 to 6 pound range, so it's not fluctuating as much. Um, and I'm steadily losing, a slow decline. But I really got to get back into the longer 5 to 7 day fasts and get away from these 1 to 3 day fasts. But for some reason, when I get to day 3, man, I just feel completely empty and drained. So I don't know if that's just the carnivore diet, or maybe I need to put more fat in my diet, but it's been really tough for me to keep pushing through day 3. I think next week, no matter what, I'm just gonna do it and stop making the excuses on day 3 and just make it happen, to say the least. But yeah, I'm about to wrap this video up because, as you can see, it's starting to get a little busy. It's Sunday morning now. Sun's fully shining. Got people jogging past, walking their dogs, and it's gonna be a gorgeous day, man. It's gonna be beautiful. One thing I have noticed though, man, is morning people, man. Morning people seem to be a lot happier than anybody else, man. Everybody walks past, they want to speak to you. Dogs want to play with you. It's just it's a vibe, man. Used to be a night owl, used to work bars, bouncing till 2, 3 in the morning, sleep till 12, was grumpy in the morning, grumpy all day. But honestly, getting up at 5 in the morning and being part of this morning crowd, it's awesome, man, because everybody's so happy. Everybody seems peaceful, ready to take on the day, take on any kind of challenges they face, and everybody's smiling in the morning for some reason. So I'm now one of those annoying morning people. Hey, good morning, Bob. Hey, Joe. How's your dog? So it's all good, man. Life is good. So peace to everybody, man. I hope you guys all accomplish what you want to accomplish, and thanks for tuning in. And until next time, put the fork down, push away from the table, drink a little bit of water, man. Stay blessed. Take care.